transformation logic, how to implement in two places we implemented. One is we started our transformation logic inside the data flow generation 2. So this is equal to the Power Query, whatever we have in the Power BI, same concept it is. Then we also learned about how to handle the same logic in the stored procedure. If you are good with the SQL, we can able to do in the stored procedure. Then more powerful one, that is PySpark. If your data volumes are very big, then we need to go for PySpark, which is nothing but Python code we are writing it, but it's going to run in the Spark cluster, it's going to run it. So PySpark is very famous, and wherever you go, it won't leave you. Wherever you go, it won't leave you, meaning, so you are totally leaving the Microsoft products and you're going to the some other product. Let us say it may be um, Snowflake, for example. There also we have the same notebook concepts. Or you go for Databricks, you are going. There also we have the same notebooks concepts. Or you go for Google Cloud, you are going. There are also same notebook concepts. Clouds are changing, but underlying knowledge or underlying technology is this. The PySpark is the underlying technology. It may be AWS, or it may be GCP, or it may be Azure, doesn't matter. It's kind of every one of us using the laptops are using, but internal products, if you really observe, we have the processor. Most of the people will be going for the Intel processor, AMD processor, this kind of things, correct? Top layer, we are seeing maybe different brands. Okay, this is a Lenovo, this is a HP, this is a Dell, something like that we are seeing. Internal technology is same technology. Similarly, whatever we have here, PySpark, right? This PySpark is more powerful, and almost all the clouds are using. This is what it is using, and notebook terminology also. It's a common terminology among all the clouds. It may be GCP, AWS, Azure, Snowflake, doesn't matter. Tomorrow something else is coming also. Mostly they'll follow. This is what the concept they're going to follow. Now, the same transformation logic, now today we want to implement it using that same transformation logic, you want to implement using Notebook. For you to quickly understand, we went for one simple thing. We can do any transformation logic, we can do it. But for you to understand simple, then we went for one column, how to calculate it using the existing data. That's what we went. Year as well as year, right? Same kind of things we'll do. Start with that one. And more we are going to know about it uh, by using the PySpark coding and all. We have the one notebook is there. There I am explaining the PySpark coding. There you're going to learn more information. But today target is mainly how to calculate one extra column. That's it. We have some already existing data is available. We are going to calculate one extra column by doing transformation that we are going to call inside the ADF. We are going to call it. So let us go and try to start that one. Let us say I'm going to our notes. So this is what the notes we have. Right. Now we are asking to create here one notebook. We're asking to create it. And also we're introducing something called as parameter. We are trying to introduce it. Wow, this is a good thing actually. This is a good thing. I think from ADF to notebook, how to pass the parameters dynamically, we are trying to understand using these three dots. There is a toggle parameter option is available. We are going to toggle that one. That's what the information we are going to provide here. Then we are using here, though I am saying as PySpark, but internally we are trying to use the what concept we are using. Spark SQL we are using. That means internally we are using the SQL only. We are trying to use it here. Then we are writing this data into some table. We are writing it. Okay, at the time of writing this table name, we are passing as input here. Then create the data pipeline. Then adding this notebook activity inside the pipeline. Then we are trying to pass here the parameters. We are passing here whatever name you wanted. Then run it and observe the delta table in LakeHouse. Let us try to do this one so that we'll get more clarity. So I'm trying to open here. I'm trying to open here your Fabric. This is our Fabric window. Let us go for our workspace. Then go to the new item. Then taking a notebook item we are trying to take here. Let's try to take the notebook item. So in the notebook, I'm trying to rename this one as, okay, we want to go for transformation logic in PySpark. So we are writing a notebook name as transformation logic in PySpark. Okay, and that too, we are using the notebook technology. We are trying to use it. Okay, so let us go and try to give something name like that. Then here it is asking here Explorer window. We have node data source added as of now. So a notebook need to map to one data source here so that we can able to access the tables, everything very easily. We can able to access it. So to add here, we can go on, we can click on here, add data items. We are seeing as existing data sources already whatever available, we are going to take those things. Click on here, existing data sources. Then you can notice we do have here so many lake houses we have here. Let us try to bring here our lake house. Let's say June 18 lake house. We are trying to take it. Okay, we are trying to use our lake house, June 18 lake house. Let's try to click on connect. We connected. Then if we expand here, we'll see some tables, some files. We are able to see it here. Good. We are able to see these things. Now, I want to first see how I can get the code of this one, right? Okay. Let us go and try to create here one string value. For example, I am trying to create the string value as, okay, table name is equal to, we can give any name, we can give it. Suppose I am giving the table name is equal to test, I am giving it. I am giving the table name is equal to test. If I go and try to execute this one, here simple words, if we say it's a Python, we are writing it, you can see here, what is this language you are writing here? What is the language you are writing here?
PySpark.
Yeah, PySpark in the brackets, you can see the Python, nothing
Python.
but. Yeah. Now, if you go and try to print here, suppose I'm trying to print, then type of this one, whatever I created. Can you tell me what is the data type I created this one? Whatever data type I created this one, what is the data type?
Mhm.
It is a string data type, what we created. If you want to see the what is the value associated with this variable now, what is the value associated with this variable? You can able to see it's a test is the value what is associated with this variable. Okay, these things I'm trying to explanation purpose I given here, but make sure this in this one only parameter is available. If you want, then you can go on, you can take here next cell, you can take it and you can put it here, so that will not have any confusion. Okay, now this one whatever available, whatever I'm trying to create otherwise, it's a very generic notebook we are taking, let us say, very generic notebook. The same concept I may be using for um, different data sets. I have here employees who are part of the finance, employees who are part of the sales, employees who are part of the marketing, whatever it is. There I'm going to give the different bonuses actually. For the sales people, maybe I'm giving 0.1. For the marketing people, I may be giving 0.2. Depending on my strategy, I may be giving it. That bonus parameter also, if you want to parameterize it, you can go on, you can create here. Bonus also you can create. But first we'll go with the one parameter, then we'll try to see how to extend these parameters, number of parameters, you can see it. Okay, thousands of parameters also you can pass it. There is no issues. But generally, these parameters will be less than 10. That's what we see regular requirements. Less than 10 only, we'll try to see it in the first space. This has to act as a parameter means here we see the right side, we have three dots. If you click on the three dots, there is an option is available that is called as toggle parameter cell. Toggle parameter cell. If you click on this one, then you can notice in the bottom clearly it is added one more word that called as, what is the word added?
Parameters.
Parameters. Previously we have like this only we have it. Now for this it is add here something extra parameters is added. This is very very important. That's how you'll know the cell is normal cell or it is a parameter cell. That's how we are going to know about it. Okay, parameters. Now, okay, we created one parameter we created. That's good. Suppose I want to access any of one table just for like that. Suppose this EMP table I want to access and I want to see it here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to write here spark dot SQL. SQL we're going to write it. Inside this one, you can see here spark dot SQL. You can write whatever SQL query you want it. Normal SQL query you can able to write it. So SQL query as a string. You can see the what it is asking here. SQL query has string. String means you have to pass here double quotes. We are trying to take it between these double quotes. We'll be writing whatever code you want it. So we are writing here select star from. Now this table I want to access means this is available inside where inside this lake house it is available. So go and try to take here that lake house as input. If you are not taking that lake house as input, simply if I am writing a select star from EMP, just for seeing purpose, we are saying as dot show, let's say 3, then go and try to click on a run. Still, we are able to see the 3 rows, we are able to see it here. Okay, though I'm not keeping here my lakehouse name as part of this one, still we are able to see it. But to avoid the confusion and all, it's better to provide the our lakehouse name also part of this code so that it will be more clear from where this EMP is coming. Okay, so that is the reason as a best practice I am trying to say whatever name is available, that name try to put it here. So I am trying to put here June, June, then what is that? 18, then underscore, then we are writing here lakehouse, we are trying to write it. Okay, then dot we are writing here. Then if you try to execute it, now we're able to see the 3 rows, whatever available, we're able to see it here. Okay, not the 3 rows. I want to see here, let's say 10 rows, I want to see it. Then go and try to run it. We're able to see the 10 rows, we're able to see it. There is one problem, okay, that salary, whatever available, and commission, whatever available, these two things, observe it carefully. In the salary, there is no null values. In the commission, we have null values. If I want to avoid those things, then you can go and you can write a formula like that. For example, I don't want to go for all the columns. I want to limit few columns. Then I can go and I can say as a salary, then commission. Okay, then we are writing here salary plus commission as total salary. If your hands are free with the SQL, though we are saying as it is a PySpark, literally we are writing here, PySpark means something different we are writing, or we are writing normal SQL only we are writing it. This is a normal SQL or not? That is a normal SQL. Maybe this is a part of the syntax, spark.sql, bracket open, double quotes, dot show is a part of the syntax. But internal that string we are writing is a normal SQL, we are writing it. If you are good with the SQL, then no one is going to stop you. You can able to do PySpark excellently, you can able to do it. Now, I have here one problem. The problem is 800 plus null is giving as a null it is giving. That is a known thing, right? Anything plus null is always what? Null only. Any arithmetic operation also, if you do it, the result is null only. That means plus 800 plus null, null only, 800 minus null, null only, 800 into null, null only, 800 divide with null, null only. Null is, if you do null with any arithmetic operation, the result is always going as a null. So what I want to do is before adding this one, I want to remove that null with the 0, then I want to do it. Then I can go and I can use here, okay, there is a if null available. So we are trying to use if null. The beauty is the moment you write something here, then we are going to get here the corresponding name is what, type is what, and description we are going to get it here. Help document we are going to get it. So I'm writing here comma 0, then as total salary. Now try to run it. Now we're able to see data properly. Wow, beautiful. Now here I added here one column. That column is called as total salary column I added. Tomorrow, if I want here more columns, are you in a position to calculate it or not? This is the one column which is extra we added using the existing columns, whatever available, we added this column. So if I want more, can you calculate it? Yes, we
Yes,
can
sir.
able to calculate. Now we are happy with the result, whatever we are seeing in front of us, right? Then what we can do is this show whatever available. We are good with the data. Then the show remove it and map this one to the data frame. So we are trying to map this to the data frame. So df is equal to we are saying it. That means the result set we are trying to store into df. Click on run. Then we're able to see it. Did you notice that or not? The moment you are storing here, is it really executed or not executed? Previously, did you notice it or not? Previously, did you notice it or not? The moment I go and try to execute here, show dot show, if I am saying here, dot show I am saying here, then it is showing in the bottom, okay, job 1, job 2, something like that is showing, right? Here you can observe Spark jobs, 1 of 1 succeeded, job 20 initiated, under job 20 stage is available. That means the moment I write here show, the moment I write here show, this is executed. But whereas if I go for the storage, is it really executed? No, it's not really executed. Just it's trying to say some log only showing it. That means that's what it is called as. Actually, Python is a lazy language or it's a not. These assignments all will not be really, it won't execute. You say show, you say display, you say collect. This kind of cases only this will really execute it. Till that point of time, keep on. It is going to accumulate the code. Okay, the moment you say the show, then only it is going to execute really. Okay, time being, I don't want this one. Let's go and try to comment it or remove it. That is better. I am removing it. I removed. Now, DF we mapped here. If you want to see the data, what is available in the DF, if you go for here, then DF dot show or display whatever you want, you can go on, you can see it. I'm going for the couple of records. Okay, 2 records I'm taking. Then I'm able to see 2 records, I'm able to see it. Okay, good. This data, whatever available, I want to write as a table, I want to write it. So to write as a table, go to the code, then we're trying to write here table. So we want to write as a table this one. So go for here df dot write. Then dot we are getting here help also we are getting it. I want to go for here format. So the format is I want to go as a what type of format you want it. It is a Parquet file format or it is a JSON file format or it is a Delta file format. We have examples also. It is trying to give it here, right? So, but for me, I want to go as a Delta format. So go and try to provide here Delta format. Why? Because it is a great technology Delta. You learned already what is ACID functionality, right? Do you remember anyone ACID is what? A stands for C stands for I, D, 4 I explained, right?
Atomicity.
Yeah. So those four, the atomicity, the isolation, those things are available, right? That's what we are going for this delta table. We are trying to go for it. So now delta, then we are trying to write this one. So write as a table, go and try to say as a save, then where you want to save this data. Okay, we decided to write this one. And also before saving, we want to go for mode also. What type of mode you want to go for it? There are, we want to append mode you want to go, or you want to go override mode you want to go, that we have to decide here. If you see carefully in this example itself, the mode is equal to we have here, what is this? Override. Here you can observe the mode is equal to we have here, what is this? Append. I think these two words are, you know it. Here mode is equal to we have here ignore. Ignore means already the file is available, it won't do anything, it will be silent. It will be silent. So there are different parameters are possible like ignore, append, then you can notice here what is this override. Even if you forget something also, don't worry, immediately we're getting the help document here. Based on the help document, you'll be in a position to understand it. You can notice here options possible is append contents of this data frame to existing data. Override means overrides the existing data. Error if exist means both are same. Throw an exception if data already exists. If already existed, it's going to throw the error directly. Ignore means silently ignore this operation if data already exists. So how many writes are possible here?
Four.
Four. So at this point of time, I want to go for the override. I want to go and try to write here overwrite. We are writing it. Overwrite. We are writing it. Then dot. We want to save this one as a save this one save this one as a delta table. We are writing save. Then where you want to save it? We want to save inside the tables. You want to save it. Go and try to write here tables. Then tables to here you have to go means you have to write here forward slash we have to write it. Then table name we have to decide it. Table name I would like to go with a parameter, right? That is the reason this parameter whatever available this parameter I want to pass here, but I am writing here plus and table name I am writing. What is the meaning of plus in case of Python? If I write here string AB plus then string CD, then what will happen? We are going to get here ABCD concatenation, it is going to happen. Okay, plus behavior is totally different in case of Python. If I write here numbers and I write here plus, then I'm going to get here addition, I'm going to get it automatically. But in case of string, if I do the plus, I'm going to get what? Concatenation. Based on the what you are doing here, this is going to work in that way, it is going to work. The plus operator in that previous case is working as a addition. In this case, it is working as what? In this case, it is working as what?
Concatenation.
Concatenate.
Concatenation. So the behavior will be different. Let me delete this one. I don't want this also. Let me remove this. Let me remove this cell also. Okay. Now this is the cell what I'm interested now. So what I'm saying is these tables, whatever available means this is the tables, what is there. So this will take you to the, here it is going to take you to, this table name is going to decides one of the table, it's going to decide here we have some tables. Similar to that one, we are going to get one more table, we are going to get it. This parameter will pass from our ADF, we are going to pass it. How to pass that one, we'll try to learn about it. Wow, beautiful. I think we are good enough at this point of time. But before integrating outside, right, it may be today ADF, tomorrow it may be Airflow, okay, then it may be something else also. Okay, mostly we'll go with these two things, either ADF or Airflow, we are going to use it. So before going for ADF or Airflow, here itself we need to test it always. That is the best. Okay, now what is the name we given here? Parameter name. Test looks like in my case already this test is available. That's the reason I'm dropping this one just for our understanding. I'm deleting this table. Okay, I deleted. Now I want to test it. Go and try to run it. Already we ran it. Then go and try to last one, whatever available, I'm running it. If code is running properly, I should get here test table, I should get it, right? That's how we are going to test it. So now Spark jobs are executed, 4 of 4 succeeded. If it succeeded means if I go here and try to refresh it, you should be able to see a test table, you should be able to see it here. Now it is refreshing after, yeah, beautiful. Now we're able to see the test table, we're able to see it. So our code is working or not?
Yes, sir.
Our code is working. Now I would like to go and I want to uh, use this one inside the ADF. This show also not required, this point out. If you're keeping also nothing to worry, okay, keep it. But generally, uh, better to, once your testing is completed, this show, this kind of things, better to remove it. Why should you should remove? Because unnecessarily what is happening here?
Our jobs are running.
Spark jobs are running. Spark jobs are running. Once you are about to productionize it, why we kept here, this also is just my understanding purpose. I am writing code correctly, I am writing or not, it is working properly or not. I need to see the data, right? That is the reason at the time of development I kept here like this. But really it is not required. once you are productionizing it. In the productionizing we are going means you are full confident with your code. Okay, that is the reason this kind of things better to remove it, so that we will save some kind of Spark job compute time. You are going to save it. That means you are saving the money. Compute is nothing but our money, right? So unnecessary commands, anything is available, better to remove those things. That's what I am saying. Exclusively, this kind of things is okay because the sprint is really initiating any Spark jobs. Is it initiating any Spark jobs? No, it is simple Python, so it's not initiating any Spark jobs. So if you're keeping that kind of things, it is okay. But wherever really it is initiating the Spark jobs, that is not really required, those things you have to remove it. Can I remove this one? No, this is mandatory, right? This is what our purpose. Okay, what is our purpose? We want to create one table. You want to create it by doing some transformation with the existing table. That is the reason this is mandatory. Okay, this one you cannot remove it. But whatever we have intermediate steps, anything is available. Whatever we have intermediate steps, anything is available. Better those all intermediate steps, you need to remove it. Okay, right. Now I want to go here. I want to publish this sorry, save this one, right? Already we saved it. This has automatic saving option of this notebook. There is no need to specially save it. Even if you click on the save button also, it's go on try to ask here, is saving or it's going as a save as. So there is no need to save manually. Automatically it is going to save for you. You can see in the bottom what it's saying. In the bottom it's auto save is equal to on. Some reason you don't like this one, you can click on this one. Here you see auto save is equal to off also, you are seeing it, but don't take that risk. Okay, keep that as always on only, keep it so that you need not save manually. That's what the purpose. Okay, I think I am good with this simple notebook. I am good with this. I want to call this notebook from ADF. I want to call it. Let us go and try to call from the ADF. I'm trying to go to the my workspace, then create a new item, then pipeline I want to create it. Pipeline I want to create it, data pipeline. So this purpose of this one is, okay, call, this is a pipe. The chapter we are doing is, what is the chapter we are doing? So we are doing the 25th chapter we are doing, looks like. So let's try to give the same name. Same name we are giving, transformation PySpark notebook. Okay, click on here, create. Looks like we used to create these pipelines inside the pipelines folder. Now I created outside, no problem. We'll move this one later. Okay, now we have the ADF window, we have it. There I want to introduce now notebook activity. Go to the here in the toolbar, you can see notebook activity, we have it. Click on this notebook activity. Wow, beautiful. We got now notebook activity, we got it. Then you can give any name, whatever you want it. Then I'm going for your settings. In the settings, workspace is, this is what the workspace I want it. If this different workspace is available, then you can go on here, you can select it. Then I want to go for the notebook. The notebook is 27 something, we have it. 27 or 25? 25, right? 20, no, something else I given. Transformation. Yeah, this is what the our notebook name, transformation logic in PySpark notebook, what is given. Okay, so we are mapping our workspace name or notebook name, we are mapping, but this notebook this notebook is looking for one parameter, right? Where you can configure that parameter. Here you can notice base parameters, we have it. You can click on the new, here you can pass the name of the parameter, whatever you want it. So what is the name of the parameter we are expecting here? Table name, right? Go and try to copy that name and try to pass here, because the names based on the name only the handshake is going to happen. So exactly same name we have to pass here. We are passing now same name. What is the data type of this one? We learned already, string, right? So we are passing string. Now I can give whatever name I want, I can give it. So we are trying to provide here, okay, today's date I am passing here. So B 2025, then 07, then 27, okay, then table we are saying it, for example. Table we are saying it. Then Go and try to save it. This one we are saving it. Pipeline we are saving it. It also do the validation. It is going to do it. Everything is maybe perfect. There is reason it's saved. You can notice pipeline validation output. Your pipeline has been validated and no issues are there. Wow, beautiful. Now go and try to click on the run. We are trying to run it. So it started here, successfully running. So internally, it go and try to call this notebook. It is going to call it one by one cell. I think 4 or 5 cells I written over there. One by one cell, it is going to execute it, and it will be creates the table ultimately. That's what we are expecting. What happened also, we can go ahead and we can clearly observe it actually. Meaning it is running now in progress. Once it is completed, if you click on this notebook one, whatever available, it show you how the cells are executed. The outputs also it is going to show it to you. Let it complete. Let it complete. Okay, still is in progress. So input is we are trying to go for this is the notebook ID it is taking from this workspace ID it is taking. And also we have the parameters available. The parameter we are passing here. What is the parameter we are passing? Table name is equal to this one and the data type of that one is equal to this one. So these are the inputs we are trying to provide it. You go to this workspace ID, you pick this notebook and pass this parameter you pass to that notebook. That's what we are telling to the system here. Okay, now go and try to click on here, refresh. Maybe this is now succeeded. Wow, beautiful. Now it's showing as it's succeeded. Once it is succeeded, click on this notebook one. Now here some information is available. How much time it is taken to execute this one? What is the duration? How much time it is taken to execute this one?
2 seconds.
Yeah, 52 seconds is taken. What is the message it is giving? Notebook execution is in succeeded state. Okay, run ID is this the run ID it is giving. And Spark monitoring URL. If you want to know how many jobs it is taken, how many stages it is taken, okay, there is a concept of data skewness. Those things also any problems are happened or not. Those all information for the performance tuning purpose tomorrow. If you want to more focus, you can click on this URL, then it will open separate window. It is going to opens. In this is the Spark monitoring window. It's common across wherever you are using PySpark. This URL monitoring URL is common. It may be tomorrow you are inside your laptop, you install the Apache Spark and you are trying to play around it. This window will be like this only. Okay, our GCP are going, our AWS are going, this window will not be changing. Now you can notice here in the top we have here um, different jobs are executed. In these jobs, your job is what is your job? We have to go and you have to identify it. That is a bit challenging here. So job 17, there is the toppest one, whatever available, we are trying to pick it. Under that one, this is the stage is available. Through the stage, you can navigate it. And here also you can observe here different resources, what we have, and different logs, what we have, and different data, what we are trying to process as part of this one. Okay, so data, what we are trying to process, what is input and what is the output, we are trying to process it. Okay, then item snapshots, everything information we are able to see it here. Let us go back to the jobs and I'm going to the stage I'm going. If you click on the stage, then it's taken to another window. It is loading this page. So in this page, you can observe here this is DAG, we are able to see it. So this how the code is going to execute it, the flow diagram it is going to provide it. Okay, the flow diagram it is going to provide it. Now it is executed here, what stage it is executed, the number of records, and what is the code it is executing also. You can able to see it in the last. You can notice there is SQL or data frame is available. Wow, great. This is what our code we written, right? Df.write format delta mode is equal to overwrite, save is equal to this is save. And more details you want it, you can expand these details, you'll be able to see it, the details also. So this is exactly code what we written. Okay, we'll talk about these all parameters, what do you mean by job, what do you mean by stage, storage, environments, executors. These all things we'll talk about later. But that's what this ID is talking about it. Spark monitoring URL will talk about how many executors it is using, what type of code it is internally executing, how many jobs are there, how many states are there, any data skewness is available or not, everything performance related, everything we're able to see using Spark monitoring URL. Next, you can see here cluster status is it's showing as succeeded. Okay, these all things is not required at this point of time. I am interested more about notebook snapshot is what I am interested at this point of time, because we create the notebook, it is ran now, how the cell by cell, how it is executed, I want to see it. If you go and try to hit this one, then it is going to open your notebook instance, it is going to open. Run instance, notebook run instance, it is going to open. Meaning, you can see in the top, so this is our workspace, this is your notebook name, this is your instance name. You can see the what one run ID is also came here, right? Are you observing here? This is your workspace name, this is your actual notebook name, this is your run ID name. Are you getting my point? Okay. Just for clarity purpose, the snapshot, whatever available here, right? This is not required. I can minimize this one. I am minimizing it. And also this run details also not required. So let us go and try to close this one. Okay, we are closing it. Now observe here, this is a something cell one cell is available. The cell, did you created the cell in our code when you are doing it? This cell did you created?
Yes.
No. You also can observe on automatically saying that this cell is generated from runtime parameters. Learn more about runtime parameters using this URL. It is giving the information. This is what you created. By the moment it sees the parameters, expects okay, this one you want to pass from the upstream pipeline, whatever it is, right? So from our ADF pipeline, we are passing this parameter. The parameter automatically we are able to see it here. This is generated automatically. And just for our confirmation purpose, so like kept here print statements. Wow, in my table name now, what value it is available test value, or it is available what I passed from the ADF. What value available? Is it test value or what I passed from the ADF? What I passed from the
From the
ADF, right? Okay.
yes.
Now this is executed. Now this total code is stored inside the DF. Now the moment you say write means this is executed here, command executed successfully. Once your execution is completed, you can see in the bottom also input parameters, table name, string. This is what the input parameter, what you passed. That's specifically showing your input parameters. If you want to minimize this one, you can able to minimize it, or maximize means you can do here collapse or expand buttons are anyhow available. Wow. You are able to see how your notebook ran in the runtime. You are able to see it. Suppose tomorrow, some reason, somewhere it is failed. It's saying as notebook is failed. You have to come here and you have to see which cell it is failed. You understand? Some reason if it's failed. For example, I am going to your notebook. I am going to your notebook. This is our notebook. Okay, my bad. I am writing here something wrongly. I am writing it. Something wrongly. I am writing it. For example, let me go and try to do some wrong here. Let's say I am trying to remove this one. It is syntax error. I know it. It is a syntax error. I know it. But let it be like that. Let it be like that. Then go here and try to run it. What will happen? We'll try to observe it. So I'm trying to run here. Then again I'm running. Then it should go and try to. It will fail or success now. I did not kept here double quotes and bracket. I did not kept it. Surely now it has to fail. If it is failing in the notebook today, luckily I given very simple code, 4 lines of, I mean 4 cells of code only I given. But in reality, you may have 400 cells also may be possible. Okay. In which cell our code is failing, how we come to understand. That's what we are going to learn now. So it is failed now. The moment it is failed, you have to go again to this notebook one, whatever we have hyperlink, you have to click on that one. Then you'll get this all information, you'll get it. Where you have to go from here? To debug, where you have to go?
Notebook snap.
Notebook
Snapshot.
snapshot, you have to go. Click on that notebook snapshot. then it will take you to the this run instance. It will take you to the this run instance. You can see our run instance number also. You're able to see it here. It is opening. You can see here, this is our run instance number. This notebook code is coming from this workspace. This is the notebook name, and this is our run instance number. And you can see where the failure is happened in the first cell. Do we have any failure in the first cell? No. In the second cell, any failure is there? No. In the third cell, no. Fourth cell, you can notice here, we have the failure. Yes, we have the failure. The moment whenever it sees some failure, right? Next statement is executed or it is cancelled. Whenever it sees some kind of error, the next cell code is executed or it is cancelled.
Cancel.
Cell.
Cancel.
Cancelled. That's what the importance. So the moment you click on the snapshot and if you observe the cell by cell, you will be able to understand exactly where is the problem. We'll able to understand it by observing this one. Okay, some syntax error is happened. What is syntax error is happened? Unterminated string literal. So we started here double quotes, but we did not ended here double quotes. That's what the problem. Okay, if you want to fix this one, you can able to fix it by going to your notebook. You can able to fix it. Okay, let us go and try to go to your notebook and try to fix this one. I'm going to your notebook. This is where my window. Let me go for this my initial window. Then go and try to click on your notebook. In this notebook, just close this one. Sorry, just close this one. And okay, this is what the code. Then I think it will be good. Now go back to here. Now go back to here. Pipeline. Then try to click on run now. This time it will be surely it will be success. Click on run. Right. If running is completed, what is our expectation overall in this activity? What we are doing? Existing table we are reading it. Then we are calculating one new column. We are calculating as total salary. Then we are trying to write the data into separate table. We are writing it. That's what in layman terminology. If I ask you to write the pseudocode, if I ask you to write the pseudocode, okay, then we are saying as what? Okay, read this table, calculate one column, write this data into somewhere else. That's what the three steps process, what you're doing inside the notebook. So if that is happened, then what is our expectation is we should see now an extra table, we should be able to see it. Let us go here and observe the table is available or not. Let's try to refresh it here. Click on refresh. Click on refresh. Then with today's date we given, wow, beautiful. This is today's date only. B20250727 table is available. I want to see what is the data available inside this one. Let us say click on here, load data, okay, into the Spark. Then we are able to see one more cell is created here. Click on run, we'll able to see what is the data available here. So surely the total salary column will be properly calculated and we'll able to see the data. Wow, 800 plus null is equal to how much we got it? 800. So it's working or not? 1250 plus 500 is equal to how much we got it? 1750. It is working or not? It is working. So this line is not required. I'm trying to delete this one. I deleted. So that's how we can able to test it once it is our process is completed. Great. I think we are good enough with the functionality how to integrate these two technologies now. Now data pipeline is our ADF. Notebook is our pyspark code. We are writing it. Okay, these two things now we are able to integrate it by using the activity. The activity name is what? What is the activity we are using in the data pipeline? Notebook activity we are using it. Now, are you in a position to do any transformation? I ask it, you will be able to do it or not? Today, we did the transformation is called as, okay, calculating total salary. We did it, right? Calculate total salary. Suppose tomorrow I want here, let's say binning, I want it. Binning a bin. Case when statement you have to use it and you have to bucketize the employees, you have to bucketize it. Okay, these all are the low salary people, these are the middle salary people, these are the high salary people, like that I want to bucketize it. The business rules I will give it, maybe 800 to 2000 you bucketize as a low salary, 2000 to 3500 you bucketize as a middle salary, something like that. Will you able to bucketize like that? Will you able to bin it like that? Can you write case one statements in the SQL?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here nothing to do with the PySpark actually. More to do with the business logic understanding and SQL writing skills. That's it. That's what I want to tell. If you know the business functionality, what is the requirement properly, we are able to write on the paper, okay, this is the data what we have in my hand. This is how the customer is looking for. There is a business logic understanding. Then SQL, even you don't know SQL also, it is okay. If you go to the chat GPT or Copilot, the same business logic you put over there and ask it, okay, get me some SQL means it is going to give it, right? For example, same binning case. If I ask here something, it is going to give it or not? I want to write SQL query to bin employees based on salary. Okay. Rule one, between 800 to 2000 as low income group. Okay, then rule 2, between 2000 to 3500 as middle income group. Otherwise mark as high income group. Something like this I'm asking it. Then system is going to write it for you. Wow, beautiful. Now we got the code. You got the code. So it's saying as this case when statement is the what is your interest. You can take this one and you can go ahead and you can put in our notebook. You can able to put it, right? Let's go to the notebook. Then we have here notebook environment. Just test it first. It is working properly or not. After that, we'll go for rest of things, right? For the testing purpose, let's try to add here total salary, comma. I'm putting here itself, let's say comma. Then I'm writing this case when statement. I'm writing it. Case when statement, I am writing it. In this case when statement, the salary is actually my spelling of the salary is only SAL. So go and try to write here SAL wherever it is possible. Better to do the control F. And there is a replace option is available. Salary you want to replace with what? Sal. Let's try to replace all. It is replaced everything. Now close this one, find and replace. Now I think we are saying as case when salary less than 200, then low income group. When salary less than the middle income group, else high income group. Okay, end as income group. Okay, beautiful. I think we are good. But here, multiple lines the code is going on, right? Whenever it is going on the multiple lines, we have to enclose this one three times double quotes you have to enclose. This is a Python basic thing, right? Yes or no? If the code is going for multiple lines, then we have to enclose that one the three times double quotes or three times single quotes. We have to use it. Single quotes we will not use it. Why? Because our strings also in SQL identified as a single quotes. The reason we'll try to use the double quotes and we'll try to use it so that no conflict. Now go and try to execute this one. Even before mapping this one, I want to see the result, right? So let's see the first result. Dot show. I'm writing here 10. I am writing it, for example. Click on the run and observe is it properly working or not. Once it is working, we'll map to the data. Yeah, full. It is working. You can see now 800 is a low income group, it is saying, and whereas 2450 it's saying as middle income group. Let us go for all the records. I'm trying to say as all 15 or 16 records are available. I think in my case, get the all 15. You can notice we have here 5000, it's saying as high income group, 5000, it's saying as high income group. Now tell me, once you know the business logic properly, putting that one in normal words, I kept it right? Yes or no? Now my problem, whatever available, The prompt I given properly, SQL it is given. As for my columns, those things I modified and I am able to use it. Bit of syntax understanding is required. Okay, and what you are doing, you should have some clarity. Then writing this is very simple. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. I think we are good enough here today. Tomorrow we'll try to see the next chapter that is called as CI/CD. We have next one. As part of the CI/CD, we'll be knowing as what is GitHub, what is Azure DevOps is doing. Those kind of concepts are going to know tomorrow. Okay, what is Azure DevOps? Using this Azure DevOps, how to implement our continuous integration and continuous development. Okay, how to map our repository to the GitHub repository, how to map it. Those things we'll try to understand tomorrow's class. Please practice this one. Thank you.
Sir, when you are trying to add the lake data items, it's showing only LakeHouse, sir. It's not showing any SQL databases in the notebook.
No, it will show. You have to let me go back over there. So here you're trying to map it. This is your notebook. Then here we are mapping your workspace. You are mapping. This is workspace actually. It's not even lakehouse. Is those things where you are mapping your lakehouse actually.
No, no, inside the notebook, when you're adding the data
Okay,
sets,
okay,
data
okay.
item.
Adding. Okay, okay, okay. Here you are trying to say it right.
Yes, sir.
Add the data items, existing data sources. This place you are trying to talk about.
Here it's showing only LakeHouse SQL database.
Yeah. So here you want to add the SQL database. You want to add it. That's what you mean to say.
This is to access the SQL.
Okay. SQL database you cannot add here at this point of time. Okay. Lakehouse is only we can able to add it. That's the reason it is showing in this way. If you want the SQL database to be added, we have to go for within the notebook itself. We are going to write that kind of code. We are going to write it. We are going to see that also. We are going to see that also. Right. Is it clear now as of now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you then. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.